Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and this time I'm talking about The Descent Part 2, and right now I know Afri's like, why do you watch this movie? Because it's one of those instances that if you can get it for free, rent it for free, and you're like, how bad was it? Is it really that bad? I knew it would be a bad movie, but it's always curiosity's sake. He did a review for it, and I think some choice words was, I hate this movie. This movie, it's just my ass. And throws it. And, but The Descent Part 2, let me just go through the story real quick. It takes place after the first film, and that is if you saw the theatrical cut, where the actual ending the director wanted, Neil Marshall wanted, was that she thinks she got out, but she's actually crazy. She's still stuck in the cave, seeing her dead child, and she's gone crazy. Theatrical cut, she actually made it out. So you go with that, and it takes place like right after. You have people looking for the women of the first film, and one person finds her, and you have the sheriff played by Gavin O'Herlihy. This guy, he's the bad guy in Death Wish 3, the main bad guy. You also saw him in Willow. He was sort of the friend of Val Kilmer's character with the beard and mustache, who got killed by that fucking guy with the fucking skull mask thing. He was in Superman 3, Brad, the guy who gets drunk, the Richard Pryor gets drunk, so he can go get his shit together. But, Sheriff finds out that there's a survivor, and he doesn't want to tell anybody doesn't want in a circus. Goes, interviews the girl, and Effrey was pissed out about this, and when I heard, I wrote a comment like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And you do have the lead girl of the Descent 1 back. The only problem is she has a fucking amnesia. That's right, folks, fucking amnesia. Why? I don't fucking know why. I have no idea why. I mean, it's not even a bullshit, oh, she got hit in the head, and... No, she just fucking has amnesia. You wanna know why? Because the writers were too fucking lazy to be like, to come up with a decent way to go back. It's like, oh, she forgets. And then she won't know that she's going back to hell. Bullshit. Bullshit, my dick. It is fucking ridiculous. It's a shitty ass plot device that you see in a fucking soap opera. Descent and soap opera is not something I want to link together. And then basically the sheriff gets the shitty idea to bring her with him. Oh, she has some blood that's A positive, and Juno, the girl, ass-kicking girl in the original, who the lead girl cut in the leg because you slept with my husband, you slept with my husband, ooh. Left her to die. That's her blood on her. And basically takes him, the girl, his deputy, and then like 3 like rescue workers with them. And this old guy shows them where, and they go down the cave. They wander around with bullshit. Then, like, she remembers something, and for some reason she remembers, and she beats the shit out of everybody, the Sarah lead character. I don't know why she beats the shit out of everybody. She's like, beats the shit out of the cop, beats the shit out of Barry, for some fucking reason, and then runs away. I don't know why. And then basically they go after, like the cop fires a gun, has a cave-in, they're all separated, and basically, the girl, there's one rescue girl who's trapped, 2 guys are separated, they go off with the deputy, and then the sheriff separated, one leads to another, the 2 guys, the deputy, they find the camera, which showed what happened in the first movie. Sarah comes up, grabs the deputy so she'd be quiet because they see the creature. It kills one guy, and the other guy fucks off because he fought And then the girl that's trapped, she escapes. There's a creature behind him. She kicks over a rock, squishes his head. Practical effect, granted. And earlier they found a dead body, and they think she moves, but a rat pops out of her fucking mouth. Again, practical effect, granted, it's good stuff. The sheriff finds Juno, who's still fucking alive. I don't know why, I don't know how, but granted, I guess in the first movie you didn't see her die. You heard screams, but, you know, whatever. But she's back, and of course she's pissed, and her and the sheriff walk off, and, you know, she gets some badass moments. Sarah, again, her and the deputy have gone off. Again, the rescue worker girl, she escapes, meets up with the other guy, rescue worker. They find another dead body from one of the girls in the first movie, hanging, like, she was on the rope, you know, the climbing rope, she's just hanging from the ceiling. There's a creature behind them, and basically, he gets attacked. Like Effrey said in his review, he has a power tool in his bag and puts into the creature, while the girl jumps on the dead body in order to swing herself to the other side. There's a female creature that grabs on the girl. The guy jumps and slams on the fucking creature, falls into CGI land, as Effrey said, and he's right with CGI. And then she finally gets across, only to get killed by another creature. And then basically Juno and the sheriff beats up with Sarah and the cop. Juno's pissed, beats the shit out of Sarah, is going to kill her and doesn't. They fuck off. They leave to find an exit. Then basically they get to a point where the sheriff, another dumbass choice, handcuffs himself to Sarah. And then it gets to a point where he falls and he's hanging and Sarah is being pulled. Now, I don't know where the fuck the cop hid the key for the handcuffs. Like, why would he throw the handcuff keys away? Why would you handcuff yourself if you don't have the fucking keys? And if you do have the keys, why don't you get them out your fucking stupid ass pocket, hand them to the fucking people, unlock it, and that way you have 3 people pulling your sorry ass up. Either way, it's stupid, 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 stupid. That's the thing, this movie is stupid. And then basically you have 3 people left, you have a bunch of creatures in front of the exit, they fucking fight. Sarah gets her ass kicked most of the time, Deputy holds her own, Juno is fine with this big ass fucking, big ass motherfucker. And Sarah, you know, her and Juno sort of together again, they're fine with each other. She's strangling the big ass motherfucker, but before that, the big ass motherfucker, like, rips or cuts a big chunk of Juno. But before she dies, she bites the fucking neck out of it. They, you know, some last words. They're about to leave. There's a bunch of more fucking creatures came out of nowhere. And self-sacrifice, like Effrey said. She screams. Sarah screams. Said all the creatures kill her. You don't see it, but you see all the creatures going. And cuts away to the deputy. She gets out of the fucking hole, only for the old man, for some reason, hits her in the head with the fucking shovel, drags her to the open, leaves her ass there, and then the movie ends. And if you think that's good, check out the movie. If not, it's shitty. I mean, okay, is it as awful as other direct-to-DVD movies? Yeah. Because, granted, it's not as bad as Sci-Fi Channel in the fact that 2 good things. Some of the little fights are decent. You know, Juno, you know, she beats the shit out of one and with the fucking thing. You know, biting the throat out of a creature that's pretty badass. You know, snapping a creature's neck. You know, the one guy putting the power tool. The creatures are practical effects and not just CGI, which I was worried about. It's not. And you get some practical gore. So some of the fights are decent. Practical gore and practical creatures. That doesn't save the movie, folks. First off, the story is pointless. Think about it. Here's your story. We don't change the ending of the first movie to make a happy ending. For Sarah to leave, only to get amnesia, go back, and ultimately Sarah dies anyway in the fucking cave. Anyway. And then, because of direct-to-DVD sequel, this time it's okay to have a shitty, depressing ending. But they were so gung-ho to change it in the first, you know, it's just fucking strange. It's like, either way, the lead girl still died in the fucking cave, so that's kind of pointless. And that's kind of what the sequel feels pointless. Yeah, I really wanted to see how these creatures took a shit. You know, I'm sure Effie wiped that out of his mind, that's why he didn't mention it. But they've gone in this puddle, and they fought a creature, and fucking kills it with her bobby pin, which is stupid. And oh yeah, the thing they're in is the creature's bathroom, because you see a creature look, turn around, squat, and take a shit. Wow. I want to see that in my fucking movies. Shit. Wow, I want to see these creatures taking a shit. Wow, wow, excelente, por favor. Come on, give me a fucking break here, folks. And this cave is very overlit. Like, you just see the creatures fully. I think one of the good things about The Descent is that it was dark, like, actually dark, and you couldn't see the creatures that well.